In a small town on the north coast of Java, Jepara, on April 21st, 1879, a noble child was born from the womb of a mother named Ngasira. The baby was named R.A.Kartini. Since childhood, R.A.Kartini showed great curiosity. Her father allowed her to have elementary education, which was a rare thing for Javanese girls at that time. In her father's small reading room, Kartini became familiar with books. She learned to read, write, and understand the world far beyond the walls of the noble house where she lived. But when he was 12 years old, everything changed. Kartini had to go through a period of seclusion. She was not allowed to leave the house, was not allowed to go to school, and was not allowed to meet the outside world. But Kartini was not an ordinary woman. She fought back in a subtle but deep way. With a pen and mind in her loneliness, she wrote long letters to her friends in the Netherlands. The letters contained reflections of hope and sharp criticism of the culture that limited women. She asked, why are women not allowed to study? Why is fate determined by rigid customs? After the seclusion period, Kartini got a breath of fresh air. She was allowed to marry, but not to just any man. Her husband was Raden Adipati Joyoeningrat, the regent of Rembang. He supported Kartini's ideals. Together with her husband, Kartini founded a school for indigenous girls, not a luxurious school, just a simple room. But there grew Kartini's hope, believing in education. Women would dare to dream and be independent. However, fate said otherwise. Just a few days after giving birth to her first child, Kartini died at the age of 25. A silent death, but not in vain. Kartini's letters were later collected and published by Ebendanon in a book entitled Dortisern Stotli, After Darkness Comes Light. Now every April 21st, we commemorate Kartini Day, but more than just a celebration in traditional clothes. Kartini Day is a moment to reflect on whether Kartini's ideals about equality and education have been achieved, whether women today are truly free. Kartini is a symbol, but more than that, she is a voice that invites us to think bravely and fight for justice when the world turns off the light. Kartini lights a lamp for the next generation. Kartini does not only belong to the past, she belongs to the future.